God, Chelsea must be just like a mush of excitement, stress. All of the coping mechanisms must just be on display there. And I know Perennial has a presence.
We are there because we know how stressful it is. Some people who work in the industry call it the horticultural Olympics. You want to get there and then you want the gold. And then you're never going to do it again. The amount of conversations I've had with some people, and we both know who I'm talking about.
He's in the room with us.
It's the excitement. You've got a deadline and it's not something you can push back. So if the weather's great, it's amazing. But then plants don't always turn up, or then somebody doesn't turn up and all of a sudden you're 2 pairs of hands down and you've still got the same things to achieve. There's complete lack of sleep. Do you remember those games where they used to spin plates on the end of stick things? You know, like 10, 20, 30. Chelsea's almost like that. They're spinning the whole John Lewis crockery department. Then it opens. Then the designers are still there on the day. They're still there, aren't they? You know, for press day, all the rest, they've got to have the face on where actually they're absolutely shattered. And then it's breakdown, which is even more stressful. And then you go home and then you literally collapse.
On that collapsing at the end as well, where you've had that high of Chelsea. And, you know, even as growers, you know, we have that. We're building up from the August before. And we're building up. And then all of a sudden, Chelsea finishes. And you're like, what do I do now? To reference something that I do know quite a lot about, football. When footballers at the very top stop, they're not stepping out in front of 70, 80,000 fans a week. They don't have that constant pressure of having to perform. Their mental health shatters because they don't have that regime. They don't have that buzz. And they go and search for it elsewhere, which is, again, why having your presence there is so important.